A summertime question. Would you pay nearly $2,000 to push the limits of your physical endurance in a grueling week-long test? Well, some people call it vacation. And they're attending an extreme fitness camp modeled after the fierce training regimen of America's most elite soldiers, the Navy SEALs Team 6. So how do the nation's toughest elite forces prepare for duty? And is it fun? We sent my co-anchor, Bill Weir, to find out.
Let's go. Some guys golf. Yeah. Some guys fish. Some guys lay on the beach and drink. But these guys are spending their vacation at almost $2,000 a week doing sit-ups until they're ready to puke. They're eating mud while being strafed with pellet guns. Setting their sleep-deprived shoulders on fire with 500-pound logs.
I've never been better.
And jumping out of the occasional helicopter into a freezing river, all while being insulted with real sailor profanity.
In a microsecond, if you're f***ing something up, I'll make sure I correct that.
Welcome to the Extreme SEAL Experience, the closest most mortals will ever get to tasting the pain and glory of BUDS. That's Basic Underwater Demolition School, the Navy's 6-month meat grinder where 80% of the men who enter fail.
Boom, 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 boom.
But Chief Fooch and Sniper Bezic and Senior Chief Don Shipley not only made it, but became SEAL instructors, and in their retirement will now sell you a sample. How authentic is this experience to life as a SEAL? Is it just a little taste? Is it?
It's a little taste. It's a big toe in the water. It's education. You want to be a pro quarterback, you go to a football camp and hang out with those guys. Same thing here. There was a full moon.
Since SEAL Team 6 put a couple shots in bin Laden's face, his camps are packed with a mix of young wannabes and old dreamers, like Doug, who had to promise his wife a trip to Jamaica to let him come.
It's my midlife crisis there. Didn't get a Corvette, I came here.
There's Alan Waller, a minister from Philadelphia.
I don't believe in violence, but I do believe in defense. I appreciate knowing how to handle myself.
6, 7. And then there are young guys like Jeff, who's actually on his way to BUDS.
I've wanted to be a SEAL since probably 5th grade. I didn't want to just be in the military. I kind of wanted to be top of the food chain.
He's the kind of quiet guy you'd dismiss until he holds his breath for 3.5 minutes.
Good job. The difference between SEAL Team and all the other forces is that big black scary ocean out there and the lack of guys who are comfortable in it. And that's why it's such a small fraternity.
And on Hell Night, these desk jockeys, high school students, and suburban dads are forged into warrior teams on the anvils of pain and humiliation.
I just don't get you guys out here and do this stuff for no good reason. There's a point to it. Show you guys, reach deep, focus, get the team thing going.
For one of the men, it's too much. Chest pains and labored breathing sends him to the emergency room. The diagnosis, bruised ribs.
Brunel's okay.
Good.
Very dangerous out there.
But for those who grind through, the rest of the week is filled with elaborate war games in the heart of darkness. Pastor Waller takes the lead securing an intersection.
Road secure.
Demo team 2.
Demolition charges are set. The hostages are rescued.
Okay, I'm a little stressed, so quit pissing me off tonight.
Sure, when they miss a turn and paddle in circles for hours, you think it's probably best there are no Taliban in this part of Virginia tonight.
Let me just tell you guys, you were so late, you failed this off.
Nice squeeze of trigger. But I quickly learned that blasting paper terrorists, walking the wall commando style, and tasting the shock and awe of a .50 caliber sniper rifle,
That'll clear your sinuses.
are only part of the allure. What they are really paying for is the addictive camaraderie that only comes from shared pain.
You're tired, you're hungry, you're cold, and so is everybody else. So you just work together, motivate, and kind of focus on helping the guy next to you.
There's never been any temptation to, you know what, I'm getting in the car. This is too, no, I'm gonna go get some sleep.
No, it's fun. It's fun. We know why we came down here. Right. And if you don't want to do it, then don't come down here.
Right. Your most vivid memories are from hardship. They're from suffering. The easy stuff you just forget. Most of these guys have never been pushed this hard before, and it's just going to stick out in their head. Jumping out of a helicopter, you know, it's those things, you know, it's a little high, a little cold water, a little scary up there. It's things like that.
That's right, the coup de grace of this adventure, the reward for all the work and pain, is a stomach-flipping, Apocalypse Now style ride along the treetops, followed by the pilot's encouragement to unbuckle the seatbelt, step out onto the strut, and jump into the Northwest River. Since I skipped Hell Night, I feel a little guilty getting such a quality adrenaline snack without earning it.
Now that's a shout.
So maybe I'll come back someday. And next time, I'll bring the marshmallows to roast during the camp photo. I'm Bill Weir for Nightline in Chesapeake, Virginia.